Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Metal Gear Fienko, and today we're going to be reviewing the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Batman from the Batman Arkham Knight games. Now, I have been holding off on this figure for a while because of the mixed reviews and, of course, its price. I got this guy for $76 on Mercari, brand new and sealed. Shout out to the guy that sold it to me. This figure is awesome, okay? I'm not being biased. I'm not just because, oh, I like Batman. No, I am, there's a lot of Revoltechs I don't like. There's some few that are good, but this one is great. And I'll show you guys why. Before we get started with the figure, we're going to look at the box real quick, just so you guys get a glimpse of what he comes with. If you guys haven't seen this yet, and this figure's been out for a while, but maybe a newcomer. So you got a couple display kind of pictures here. You can see all the accessories he comes with. And yes, you can pose him in all of these. Some people are saying you can't, it's limited. No, that's just a skill issue, I guess, right? Very nice. Put that in the back. Now onto the figure. We're going to start off with the aesthetics. Okay, so what he looks like, any paint chippings, any stuff like that. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've held the LPZZ Batman. I actually had to return it and get a new one because my LPZZ Batman was terrible. But I've held both. The details on this is amazing. It looks great. I personally think it looks beautiful. Of course, you have that stylized, right? He's like thicker, a little extra, just like other Revoltechs, right? You guys seen the Deadpools, the Spider-Man, right? They look yoked. I think the aesthetics on this looks amazing. This right now is in neutral, right? People are saying the legs are too short. I personally think this is perfect. I was even thinking of doing the shin extenders like people do online. I'm not going to do that. This looks awesome the way he is. And he also scales really good with a lot of my figures. People are saying he's too short. I personally think it looks awesome. Now, let's see. Well, we're still on aesthetics, so let's just see his sculpt, right? I did change the eyes. Like, I moved them back. He usually comes with this regular looking eyes. I just kind of looks cooler like this, in my opinion. The colors look great. The cape looks beautiful. Colors, the boots, the suit, the texturing, the belt that even moves for you to kick, the chest, the symbol. Nothing bad on my copy. It looks beautiful. Well, I guess I'll give an overall rating at the end, but in my aesthetics department, this looks awesome. Now onto the articulation. The head goes all the way up. Look at that. All the way up, all the way down. Well, you would use the neck a little bit, right? Sideways. Looks, you could practically do anything with this guy there. Now, the chest, we'll get to the arms in a second. The chest, it does move. Okay, so you can bring up that forward, which looks very good. Some Amazing Yamaguchis, I feel like the first Batman they released, like the chest just looks horrible. It's like a huge chunk. Not a fan of it. Now the arms. This is the gripe where most people are like, oh, I don't like it. It ruins the figure. I think they work perfect, to be honest with you. I'm very critical. I'm not trying to glaze or be biased, but they work fine. Like, you move them all the way up. I mean, you don't need to hit a Y pose. I know some Yamaguchi do, but you do have shoulder pads and the cape. The cape is underneath the shoulder pads and it's glued, I believe. A lot of people don't like that. People want this to come out and be over here like how the LPZZ Batman is. But guess what? In the game, he has the cape like this. He always has the cape like this. If you look at any cutscene or while you're playing the game. So this is accurate. Now, when I had the LPZZ Batman, I was trying to constantly lift up the armor piece and put the cape how this one is, and it just didn't work. It didn't look right. I personally love the way they did it. People are constantly complaining. I mean, I have seen reviews, and I have been careful ever since I got it. I didn't just start moving his arm insanely. But when I move his arm, I move with the cape. I mean, that's kind of the Batman you're choosing, right? This is the Arkham Knight Batman. That's how he had his design. I have no problems. I've been posing him, lifting up his arm, down, throwing stuff, and it's been great. Now, of course, I didn't say this before, but if you guys don't know, you guys have to use shock oil, okay? This is with almost every figure I have. My grails, my not good figure, everything. You need to use this, okay? What I like to do is usually warm up I just kind of feel out the figures, see how they're moving, and you warm it up when you feel like you're having to use pressure, and then, you know, drop a couple shock oil. I believe I used 2 drops, then 1 drop in the middle. You would just have to move the waist, right? And then put the oil. And I think I used some just on this arm, but now it's working very good. Anyways, the arm has a bend that far. Okay, it does have that open gap here. Okay, I personally don't mind it. I use the cape, or, you know, when you take pictures, you wouldn't specifically be looking at the elbow, right? It does have a twist. Now, you can't twist it out this way. Logical reason, the armor's there. If you push it towards the right, maybe that's where people's shoulder pads are coming out or stuff like that. I have been warned, so I'm not pushing it there. It's not like I need to, in my opinion. You can go forward if you want. Okay. The hand has, sorry, let's see. Okay, so it does have some wrist. It's like a hinge here. Kind of go up. Now, that's probably the one thing I don't like. Okay, when you want to lift up the hands, it doesn't go up that far. But then again, the gauntlets are here. Okay, but I don't personally mind it. I mean, every pose I've ever tried to hit has been working well. The waist, you can move this guy any way you want. No problem there. Okay, this little belt moves up. So when you want to kick, okay, it's great. Now it kicks forward that much. If you want to go sideways, let's get this cape out the way. That much. Probably go even further. What's fun about these, you could play with these for hours. These is just like so fun to try to hit different. You could really find new different poses, new movements that you probably didn't know you could get. Of course, use references, you know, maybe other videos from other people, but like, you know, I'm not even trying to really pose them crazy, but it's super fun. Now, like I said, I did use shock oil. These were a little tight. I would rather my joints be tight than loose. They're a little loose, a little tight. Put some shock oil in there, and these are working beautiful. Now, the little armor on the shin, on the knees, well, not knees, the shin, this moves, okay? The foot goes up, down, toe. It does have, here, I'll show you on this one, because I think there you go, they do move to the side, okay? Very good. And also the leg, of course, single jointed. This one looks good. I have a Deadpool where it's like a hole here. I do not like that. This one looks great. And then that little shin movement helps here if you want to reach a little extra. All right, so the articulation on this guy, I love it. Okay, I love it. It looks awesome. All the poses I've gotten him in look amazing. He can fly. You can use oh, of course, forgot to mention the cape. This has about 9 wires, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, you can do anything. You can bring it all the way up. Look at that. You can't do this with the LPZZ Batman. You can't even do this with the Hush Batman. I don't think. I mean, the Hush Batman has a good cape, but look at this. It's literally staying just like that. No other cape Batman I have does this. Okay? The articulation is great. Aesthetics is awesome. I really do enjoy the articulation. I do understand the people that are like, oh man, like, I don't like the cape underneath, blah, blah. Okay, so you should get the LPZZ, but in my opinion, I didn't enjoy it. I don't like those armor pads the way they did it on the LPZZ. This one, I don't have to worry about this. I just have to worry about, oh, just be careful when you move it forward with the cape, you know. Honestly, the articulation is amazing. Then again, I got a good copy. I've heard people that their arms fall off instantly. The face might come off a little easy. Mine is a perfect copy. So maybe I got the best out of it. So maybe this is why you're hearing such a good review on this guy. But this guy is amazing. Now we're going to get onto the accessories. Let's get the accessories out the way. Hold on. Okay, so he has the two-fisted hands that are on him. He comes with two hands that are gripping a batarang or also gripping his little... If you played the game, he kind of like hacks stuff, okay? And then he can use these screens. Okay, these come with plastic. I've seen a lot of people say they look ugly, but it's because you're not taking the plastic off. You take that off and it looks like a nice little screen. Okay. It comes with two batarangs. Comes with to move the eyes. And then he comes with this grappling thing. Hold on, let me grab it real quick. Give me a second. Got it. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. You guys probably just have to skip that. Look, this is what it looks like on. Okay, security panel. It comes with this little plastic you put up so you can make him hold it. I think this is a cool, very cool accessory. You got the grapple line. Now, this does look cool. I get the concept, but if you guys played the game, like, this doesn't work this way, right? People pose him with him holding it in the air and he's in the air. That doesn't work that way. This usually grabs onto something, and then this grabs onto something, and then he starts moving. You would never see him jump with this two out. But anyways, it comes with this. You can still get some cool poses. Now, we're going to do some size comparisons to end the video. Overall score, I'm going to give you my overall score. So we're going to start doing these out of 10. Okay? Out of 10, I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. He looks amazing. Articulation is great. I mean, I did get him for $76. Most people would pay $120, $100. I would honestly pay up to $125 for this guy. Maybe I got lucky with a good copy and no quality control issues. But 8.5 out of 10, this is a beautiful figure. And yes, I'll show you guys some of the other Batmans. I have other figures so you guys could see where my opinions come from. So we're going to start a little comparison here. Okay. I'm going to move him kind of in the center. Let's try to get his cape a little down. Man, it's been a while since I've picked up a figure and I can like nonstop play and pose and do all these things with him. Okay, so here he is next to the Hush Batman, Mafex Hush. People were saying that his scaling is bad and he's like too short. He's blah, blah. I mean, if you guys played the game, he's only 6 foot or 6'2" or something and 2 something. But look, I don't know. Maybe this is a reissue. I don't know. You guys tell me, but he's got height on him. He's, if anything, a little taller than the Hush Batman. You see? And then this is Hush, of course. Great figure. Probably one of my favorite Batmans. And I'm still playing with the Revoltech more. So that's the Mafex Hush. Give you a little comparison. This is Mafex Bane. I think these guys scale perfect. Okay, that's the Mafex Bane. I'm going to give you a comparison with the Revoltech. Now, this guy was terrible for me when I got him. His leg would come off instantly. Man, I was so pissed. I didn't do a return because honestly I didn't really get to him on time, so the return window was gone. But Nin Game did give me like a voucher, and like they were really cool. They're awesome. But I did do the little mod for the leg, so now this actually works. So if you guys have any issues with some of your figures, go on Reddit. You know, talk to the other people online, and they find these problems. Well, they have the same problems you have, and they find the solution. So look at this. I think he looks great next to Deadpool. It's about the same height. I think it looked great. I get what people are saying because technically Batman Arkham Knight is like a big dude, but he scales good. I mean, you're always going to be in action pose. This is Revoltech Batman Beyond. I don't know if you guys heard about the new one that's going to come out, the Hellbat, and then the regular suit, like original comic or animated version. These look great together, dude. I don't know why people are calling him short. Or maybe I got a new copy. I don't get it, but this guy he scales good. Here, I'll show you guys next to my personal grail, my favorite Batman I own, and that is the Triumphant Batman. Now, this guy is bulky enough. This guy is the Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller Batman, so he is beefier looking, bigger. He's taller. But like if I'm not mistaken, I saw a video and he looked so much bigger than him. He is bigger, don't get me wrong, but you got to remember, this is comic, this is a video game. Okay, but they look great to me. I prefer him being bigger, honestly. I think this is great. Okay, now we're going to look him next to Joker. They're about the same height, but I mean, I wouldn't be using this Joker to be with him. I mean, you can get some cool photos, but yeah, they're kind of the same height. He should be taller, right? But it's a little comparison. This is the Mafex Joker. Here, let's do one of... For you people that think I don't know what a good figure is, this is a great figure right here. This is a perfect, almost a perfect 10. This guy was like 30 bucks. 30 bucks, 35 bucks. Amazing articulation, amazing everything. Everybody knows about this Ryu. But look how he is next to Ryu. He looked great. Now, I don't collect McFarlane. I don't collect Marvel Legends. So I don't have any of those. But those, to me, are too tall. Or they're their own scale. I feel like I'm a big guy for the true 112 scale. People complain about this guy being short. I mean, I just compared it to multiple Batman, multiple different figures, and he scales really good. If you guys want to match him up, you have a Mafex Nightwing. He scales good. I don't see the problem. I really don't. He looks great. Here, they look good to me. I guess people are saying because his head is a little small. I could see his head being a little small. Now on the camera, I get what you're saying, but they look great together. Look at that. Good job, Dick. But anyways, that is my review on Batman, Revoltech Batman. If I didn't answer any of your questions throughout the review, well, this is what I was thinking before buying it. Which one should I get? This or the LPZZ? Boom, boom. I got LPZZ. Terrible copy. I'm waiting on the second one, so I can't say this one's completely better than him. But so far, I freaking love this thing. It is awesome. If you're downing yourself on getting it, or you're like, hey, I shouldn't... Don't get the bootleg. Don't get this one. And I'm honestly disappointed I didn't get the one with the extra face. That's the one gripe, of course. That's why it's not a 9 or anything. The face, it usually comes with an extra angry face for the pre-order bonus. This one only comes with one. I wish I did get that face. I might just get it alone on eBay. I don't care. That's how good this figure is. This is probably my favorite Revoltech I have. And this is amazing. I highly recommend it. Get it brand new and sealed. Don't go buy pre-owned figures because then the people are selling it. They have the QC issues you don't want. Get it brand new and sealed. If you have those problems, return it. Get another one. If not, then, well, up to you. But I'm glad I bought this. And I will be doing a comparison to the LPZZ once my new copy comes in. But this is an awesome figure. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I highly recommend. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.